Welcome to our Plugs Community Connection. I am your host, DJ Kitty Cat, with my sister co-host, Miss Morningstar on WKRA 92.7 FM The Change. If you're looking for the best in news, current events, community outreach programs, and shopping connections, you've come to the right place. We've got a great mix of content and community connections lined up for you this evening, along with special guest interviews. So, grab your favorite drink of choice, turn up the volume, and let's get into it.
Good morning, WKRA 92.7 The Change. It is your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my girl, my little sister, Miss Morningstar. We are from Our Plugs, the Community Connection. And today is what? Today is Thursday? It's Thursday to our listeners out there in Holly Springs, Mississippi, as well as Memphis, Tennessee. Now, keep in mind, it is still Wednesday to our friends and family on TikTok, YT, as well as IG. We want to thank everybody for joining. It's going to be a great show. Today we have our brother DC, Mentors Who Lead, and he's definitely a leader, and his good friend JB. Now, we've interviewed JB before. He is an awesome, amazing guy. He's got his own thing going on, and I'm excited to talk to him. I haven't spoken with him in a while, so it's going to be a great show. It always is. It's always a great show. Reggie will be joining us next week. Oh, hold on. Next week is Christmas. Can y'all believe that?
No, we
It's
cannot.
Christmas already.
Y'all ready?
I'm not ready. I think I maybe have four.
I wrapped 2 gifts today.
I got 4. I got 4 gifts.
I did 2.
I'm gonna go later on. I'm gonna go every evening,
Well, you got a little one. See, my teenager.
I got 2 little ones.
Yeah, you got 2
grands.
JJ, yeah.
Yes, I got 2 grands.
So
my kids, they gonna get, here you go. Y'all going on now. It's all about grandkids.
Yeah.
Okay. They may get a stocking stuffer.
Mm-hmm.
The grandbabies is what's up. And my baby came home today with a gift for me and a gift for his papa and his mommy and daddy. I said,
oh,
especially because they have a storage set up, they're gonna get your money. The schools are gonna get your money, baby.
Yeah,
let me tell you, because
y'all might as well be ready.
Yes, please. When they say it takes about $1 million to raise a kid, that was not including sending them to school.
About facts.
That's about facts. But anywho, in any way, today is going to be an amazing show, and I want you guys to come on in and enjoy it. Our family and friends out there in Memphis and in Holly Springs, here's your reminder. It is morning time. Drink your 16 ounces of water. Take your morning medication. That is important. Let me tell you, if you want to stay on top of your health, I don't like taking medication either. But if my body needs it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it because obviously my body is deficient in some areas, so I have to take it. Take your medicine, please. Don't be out here not taking your medicine thinking that I'm a self-medicate. I'm going to take all these herbs. I'm going to take do what the doctors tell you to do. Now, if you can change your eating habits and you can go out there and drink a bunch of water and you can stay on top of your game, the doctors will see that your numbers are coming down, so you don't. But I am going to beg you to take your medicine as prescribed until you are there, please. Because you're needed and you're loved and we need you, period. So today's going to be an amazing show, and we always start with morning affirmations, and we get those affirmations from my little sister, Mrs. Morningstar, the affirmation queen. She must hate when I do that because she was just like,
you know what? I used to do it with enthusiasm, and I still, sometimes it's just a mood. It's just a mood. Sometimes.
It's just a mood.
It depends on the mood. Yeah.
Yes. I'm gonna need some positive, happy affirmations from my little sis.
Absolutely. You know you're gonna get that. Welcome in
Absolutely.
everybody. Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful Holly Springs and Mississippi family and my TikTokers. Good evening. And my YouTubers, good evening. Welcome in, y'all. Yeah, so today we are going to do some affirmations, and we're going to do them based off of what was this leadership affirmations, building confidence, and things like that nature. Building confidence. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
It's these Texans. I'm showing everybody my Texans cup because the Texans are doing that big one this year, and I am truly a Texans fan now. I'm a house divided because my husband likes the Cowboys or Cowgirls, as I like to call them. But I told him I will raise up off
Okay.
the Cowgirls this year.
I like that
Baby.
cup. That's a nice cup.
Isn't it nice? The
It's a nice
Texans.
cup. It's a
I don't
nice.
want to hear no slander. None.
All right, guys. So yeah, let's get into these affirmations. So it's based off leadership, building confidence, and clarity. You gotta have all that when you're a leader. When you're doing leader things, you gotta have some confidence. You gotta have a vision and strategy. You have to be able to influence your team, grow and learn, and all that good stuff. So those are some of the things I want to give you that you can utilize in your everyday life when it comes to your leadership. Um, handle challenges, be resilient, lead with integrity. Y'all heard all these words before, but it's okay to keep repeating them because you got to be repetitive in order to accomplish the goal, the ultimate goal. So let's start with confidence and self-belief. Start with these words. I'm confident in my ability and trust my decisions. I am strong, capable, and resilient. I am worthy of leadership and success. Vision and strategy. I'm a visionary leader focused on achieving goals. I embrace challenges as opportunities for innovation and growth. I create a positive future and attract abundance. I am a powerful creator of positive change. Team influence. I inspire and motivate my team to reach their best. I lead with empathy, integrity, and authenticity. We need to tell some fake wannabe leaders in the government. Anyway, um, I communicate clearly and make teamwork effortlessly. Grow and learn. I am a lifelong learner, always improving my skills. That's important, y'all. I am open to feedback and adapt my methods for effectiveness. My challenges help me grow stronger and wiser. How to use your affirmations effectively. Be present, be believable, be consistent, be action oriented. That is how you will become great at what you do when you do your affirmations and you're moving into leadership. I hope this helps somebody today. Thank you guys.
Love it, love it, love it. It definitely helps, especially, it's year end. So
Yeah,
there's a
it's your
lot of reviews being done. There's a lot of planning for 2026 as far as business is concerned. And so now is the time to really try and um, map out where you would like your team to go for 2026. So thank you for sharing that. That's been the focus for the past couple of weeks
mm-hmm.
in my black job as well as our plugs. We've been focusing on
Absolutely.
that. So thank you for sharing that. I'm quite sure there are other people who need to hear it. And if you aren't already, doing your preparation for 2026, now's the time. Now's the time. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you, Miss Morningstar. As usual, you come right through. I like that hat. That
Oh,
hat says
thank you.
love. That's cute,
All about
honey.
love, baby. You know we all about the
Hmm.
love.
That's cute, honey,
Thank
as
you. Thank
usual.
you.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this weather really quick. Holly Springs today, you have a high of 62, a low of 32. Feels like temperatures 59 during the day, 41 at night. Winds are out of the south-southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. There is a 94% chance of rain. It's going to rain today.
Gonna
It's going to
rain.
rain on y'all head.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was my part in the movie.
yes, humidity is very high during the day. High at night. Air quality is very good. Memphis, Tennessee. Today you have a high of 61, a low of 32. Feels like temperature is 59 during the day, 41 in the evening and at night, with a 61% chance of rain. Let's see. Winds are out of the southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Humidity is very high during the day, high at night. Air quality is very good as well. I don't know because they're saying it's very, very good, but I've seen some TikTok videos of people in Memphis or in Tennessee that are dealing with Elon Musk and that plant he didn't put there, and that it's pollution. So anyway, I'm gonna hold my
And he keep
judgment.
blowing stuff up because he
Yes,
can't get it right.
girl.
All that
Putting
pollution
all that
in the
pollution
air.
in the air that people
Yeah.
have to breathe. I don't like that for my people in Tennessee. I do not. Anywho, and you know it's where it's at. It's always in the urban areas. Anywho, Houston, today you have a high of 76. Did somebody tell Houston? Can somebody please tell Texas? Houston, Texas specifically, that it's wintertime. Because I'm not with
They
this.
said, "Nah, baby, we're
76?
gonna bring out some spring weather."
I can put on my flip-flops for this. Guess I'm gonna go get my toes done, I
I
guess.
said, "That's it. I might as well go sit down and get this pedicure together."
Okay, go on and get this pedicure. May as well get my toes out. High today of
Mm-hmm.
76, a low of 59. Feels like temperature 77 during the day, 48 at night. Winds out of the west southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Rain chances about 12%. Humidity is high during the day, moderate at night, and air quality is good. That is your weather for today, this Thursday. Yeah, I'm gonna need Houston to do better. It's hot down here. It's crazy that you can put on a pair of boots, but your feet will be sweating, and that's not a joke. It happened to me today or yesterday. Anywho, that is your weather. Let us go ahead and get into this news that you can use. There's a lot that has happened today. From Jack Smith telling lawmakers him and his team have developed proof beyond a reasonable doubt against
Mm.
Trump. Mm, mm, mm.
Mm. What's his name? Jack
Jack
Smith.
Smith. Come on through, Jack. I mean, I see the picture. He looks like, hey, I got it. Y'all want to hear it?
Jack
I got it.
always look
I
like
want
he
to hear
got
it,
it.
Jack.
He look
Call me,
like,
Jack. Come on.
and
I would like to hear.
he's a man of very little words too. That's how you know he got facts.
He ain't got to do all that talking, that jibber jabbering. Okay, he's not gonna put no fluff on it. He's not gonna put a 10 on it too. He's just gonna tell you what it is. Let me read this to y'all. Former Justice Department Special Counsel Jack Smith told lawmakers in a closed-door interview Wednesday that his team of investigators developed proof. Proof beyond a reasonable doubt that President Trump had criminally conspired to overturn the results of the 2020 elections, according to portions of his opening statement obtained by the Associated Press. Come on, Associated Press. Thank you. Smith also said investigators had acquired powerful evidence. Trump broke the law by hoarding classified documents from his first term as president at his Mar-a-Lago estate in Palm Beach, Florida, and by obstructing government efforts to recover the records. We know. We've seen all the videos. We done seen all of this. This is no surprise to us.
Y'all. We've been following it. Like, this is not,
Hey,
we're not surprised, but
not at all. Who's surprised here? Maybe MAGA, because they believe lies. I made my decision in the investigation without regards to President Trump's political association activities, beliefs, or his candidacy in the 2024 election, Smith said. We took actions based on what the facts and the law required. The very lesson I learned early in my career as a prosecutor. See, you ain't dealing with these two-bit, Pam Bondies and Tanglide.
and
You're
then
dealing with
Adina
somebody who's
Adina
been
want to be Alba, whatever her name is. I almost called her Dina.
Adina Howard. Alina Applebaum. Carmen Leon,
Yeah,
girl, please.
freaking Lee, because we know what she had to do to get her job.
I'm gonna keep reading this. Allegedly, but
Allegedly.
he said that if asked whether he would prosecute a former president based on the same facts today, I would do so regardless of whether the president was a Republican or a Democrat. Come on through, Jack. Jack, call me. Call me. You can just tell me. I'm gonna tell everybody. You ain't gotta say it. I'm gonna tell everybody for you.
So Kitty, why they want to keep it? Why they want to do it behind closed doors? Why didn't they want to, do the investigation with open doors? They believe in transparency.
That's a lie.
This is the Decepticon administration that believes in full transparency.
That's a lie.
They get their daddy on the mic every day with his delusion and dementia, and he just spitting out Tourette words. He don't even know what he's saying. He peanut butter, and
Kool-Aid. 2 plus 2 Kool-Aid.
And he come on every day, and they think they doing something because he come on every day and just spit out absolutely nothing. Why we couldn't see Jack's hearing? Y'all do everybody else hearing live. Cameras in there. Why not Jack? Why not Jack's?
Y'all scared? Jack Smith. That scares you, huh?
Talk to Jack. Why ain't want to? Jack wanted
like
to do it in front of the public. Jack said, let's do it.
Well, the deposition before the House Judiciary Committee gave lawmakers of both parties their first chance, albeit in private, to question Smith about a pair of investigations into Trump that resulted in since abandoned criminal charges between the Republican president's first and second terms in office. Smith was subpoenaed by the Republican-led committee this month to provide testimony and documents as part of the GOP investigation into the Trump inquiries during the administration of Democratic President Biden. Of course. I'm going to say this. We all know what's in the files. We all know, we saw for ourselves them moving boxes. Who didn't see all those boxes being put on that plane?
Man, it was boxes coming out the toilet area. It was
who didn't see boxes next to the toilet?
He was.
Boxes in the shower.
Ghetto.
No confident. Anybody could have walked. Can I use the bathroom? Oh, what's these boxes?
Y'all don't take a shower down there.
What is this? Where's my phone? Take it. Anything could have happened. No skiff, no none of that. No, nothing secure. They were in the toilet.
But guess what? We ain't see what we saw. That's what they want us to believe. We ain't see what we saw.
I synced it. Can't nobody tell me I didn't see it. I synced it. And I don't care what nobody says. I synced it, and Frumpy can try and lie like a rug, but Jack Smith, he's letting it all loose.
Hey, listen to this. Our boy DC just sent us a message, said Jim Jordan. So y'all know Jim Jordan, one who been in Congress all these years,
and ain't done nothing.
Ain't did nothing, ain't never got a piece of legislation wrote or passed. Jim Jordan issued a subpoena to prevent details being released to the public. Why y'all hiding it so tough?
You know what? Let me tell you something, Jim. It was bad enough that you didn't stand up for those players.
Yeah.
And now you get into government and you're doing the same thing.
PD3. They made me sick.
Disgusted. You get into government and now you're doing the same thing. Sir, we're not going to call you Jim Jordan any longer. Your name is Cover Up Jim. That's all you do. You're trying to cover up for everybody.
Cover up Jimmy. Jimmy Cover Up.
This is a shame.
From this point forward, your name is Jim Cover Up or Jimmy Cover It Up. However y'all want to phrase.
Jimmy Cover Up.
This point moving forward. Don't dress him as no Jim Jordan. Jimmy Cover Up.
Jimmy Cover Jim Jordan doesn't exist.
Nope.
Anyway, the former special counsel cooperated with the congressional demand, though his lawyers noted that he had volunteered more than a month ago before the subpoena was issued to answer questions publicly before the committee. An overture that they said was rebuffed by Republicans. Of course, They don't want the American people to know that they have put up front a criminal.
Yeah, but Kitty,
We already knew that.
who they think we are? Like, and this
They think we're dumb as MAGA.
Yes,
that's what
this
they think.
Is what really bothers me about these Decepticons. They think we are a bunch of rocks, as if we are. First of all, you insulting our intelligence. You see these black women up here? We are the highest educated.
Very.
Okay.
Did you see what T Wiz put in TikTok?
Jim Jordan is the same color as E.T.
And you know, now that I think about it, he really is. When you put a picture of E.T. next to Jim Jordan, I see twinning.
Somebody do it. Somebody do it.
We need twinning. I might do it tonight when we get off the show. I might put it up together tonight. But Trump had told reporters that he supported the idea of an open hearing. No, you didn't. Shut up. Trump better not say nothing.
Where my picture with the face that Cat Williams be made?
I mean, Trump better not say another word. You ain't supported nothing. I bet you those e-files, you support releasing them on Friday?
Girl, he don't even know what's going on right now. He trying,
but
when we get to it, I got something to say.
You know, tonight they are doing a press conference. Oh, y'all, bow your eyes and close your head. Lord, please let him resign tonight. I know he's not going to, but Lord,
do it. He ain't gonna
they say if 2 and 3 come together and touch, we may get it. Go on and let him resign, Lord. Let him take him, Jesus. Anyway. But you know, without the black mark, I know that's right, Rika.
Can't take it anymore.
Take him. What I do anticipate, excuse me, y'all know I'm getting over this cold. I do anticipate him getting on the stage saying how horrible Venezuela is, although they're putting drugs or hugs, TikTok F1, in bringing it to America. Although I'm pardoning drug dealers, hug dealers, you know.
The ones who pay me, because you know I'm a quick pro kind of guy.
Yeah. What it is they want that oil.
We already know what time. See, this is what I'm saying. They be talking to us as if I
don't know.
Talk to MAGA. Quit talking to us. MAGA understand.
They'll believe anything.
It's Maganese to them. We don't speak Maganese over here. We speak the English language.
She said Maganese, y'all.
We don't speak that weird language that they speak. We don't understand it. And that's why they don't understand us.
In this country, we speak English. I heard one of them KK Karen say that. In this country, we speak English. Well, you don't speak English.
Maganese.
You believe anything that this idiot tells you.
Like, I'm sorry, ma'am. You are Maganese.
Maganese to the bone.
That's what you speak.
I cannot wait until everything comes out. You know, we already know that there's nothing that's gonna happen.
So what you think they're gonna? I know we gotta take a break, but what you think they're gonna do? Because they trying to throw distraction right now. They throwing all kind of balls, trying to see what's gonna land. And I love how the Congress is flipping a little bit and throwing them balls right back out. Just bloop. Oh, you threw that ball in? Bloop. No, I'm gonna go ahead and vote with Democrats. I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
And I got a story about that tonight, baby. Yeah. I got a story about that.
Well, I'm gonna tag along with you because I know exactly where you're going with Grinder Mike.
Yeah, Grinder Mike. He's not too happy right now.
No, he mad. The little Keebler, a little mad, but so.
Yeah, you know, it's always a distraction. The what he's gonna announce tonight, because you know, technically now that we are recording, but it's Wednesday. And he's going to announce tonight that, we're going to go to war. We still want them e-files on Friday, sir.
We want them on Friday on the table.
Right. Bring them out. We ain't trying to hear it. But even when they bring the e-files out, you know, will the Republicans finally get a backbone and say, let's go ahead and impeach? I agree with you. H-E.
Double L.
No. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We still got plenty of stories to talk
Yeah, I
about.
got something for y'all when y'all come back.
Yes, there's some.
Demon lady.
That lady does look like a demon, boy.
I'm trying, y'all.
Do they all
She
get their
look like
wigs?
one of them women off the horror movies. I'm about to do a Google search.
She got a Chucky wig on.
She got one of them, like she was the mean grandma that turned into the monster or something. When you
Yeah,
come,
she looked like.
that lady got the strongest features.
What's wrong with you, Susie? All right, let's go ahead and take a quick break. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 Change. We'll be right back.
Why advertise with Our Plugs, LLC? What do you get? Radio promotion. Perfect for online businesses. YouTube promotion. Customers can view your commercial. TikTok promo. Gain followers and showcase product. Follow us on all platforms. YouTube and TikTok. Our Plugs, LLC. www.ourplugs.com.
This fall, step into style that has bold and beautiful as the season itself. From cozy layers, statement pieces, Morningstar Boutique has everything to meet your needs. Affordable fashion meets everyday elegance. This season, it's your time to shine.
Welcome to Compassion Counseling and Training Services, LLC, where healing takes flight. I am Nicole Wiley, licensed independent clinical social worker, and we empower children, individuals, families, and couples through individualized therapy via telehealth. Using evidence-based approaches like CBT and mindfulness, we help clients build resilience and rediscover their wings. If you're ready to begin your journey, visit CompassionCounselingandTrainingServices.com.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. Sparkle Kicks LLC is your one-stop shop for a wide variety of customized items. So bling out your Crocs, customize that cutting board, get you custom dominoes. Stop by and we will customize your order today. We can be found on Etsy and Our Plugs LLC. I'll be waiting to customize your order. All you need to do is place it.
Hey guys, yes, this is my nonprofit, Carter's Caring Hands. And what my nonprofit does, we give fresh food boxes to those families in need that's struggling to keep food on their tables. We also go out into the unhoused community, give out care bags here in the Kalamazoo, Michigan area. So if you'd like to donate to the cause, please go to www.carterscaringhands.com and donate whatever you can, so we together can uplift those families that's struggling to keep food on their tables. Highly appreciate it. God bless.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We got a quick reminder, if you're a business owner or organizing, listening, Our Plugs offers membership, interviews, and sponsorships opportunities designed to help you grow visibility and trust. Visit visit ourplugs.com to learn more. Thank you for listening to those commercials. I do see a comment. He said on YT, it says, "Are you going to church?" I am. I'm not sure. Do you want to go to church with me? Is that what? While you're here, go ahead and subscribe and like the live. Thank you. Anywho. Let's get on back down the road down to today, House Republicans centrist helps Democrats define Mike Johnson on ACA in stunning revolt. I know Mike Johnson is upset.
It was four of them. Four Republicans.
A group of House Republican centrists defied House Speaker Mike Johnson on Wednesday and helped House Democrats secure the 218 signatures needed to force a vote on extending Affordable Care Act tax credits. It's extraordinary that they are doing this. They're going against GOP leadership, and it's not the first time. It's becoming. Let's make it a pattern. You know, we've
Well,
seen it happen. Let's continue on down that path. Y'all know what's right from wrong. You
the
know,
respect is not there. They
how
don't
can they
respect
respect?
Mike Johnson.
Mm.
Nancy Pelosi, okay, say what you want about Nancy, but what you ain't gonna say is she ain't
She
get
was
stuff done.
disrespected. There you go.
She got stuff done.
She did. Mike.
And she wasn't going to the floor unless she had the votes. Nancy was about her business. I know it's a lot of, hoopla about Nancy, and I got my opinions about Nancy.
Me
but what
too.
I ain't gonna take away from her, she got it done.
She did. Mike, can you say the same? No. This is a boom to Democratic leadership, which has stood firm in its demand for a longer-term extension rather than 1 and 2 year proposals put forth by the centrist lawmakers in both parties. But the proposal is likely to run aground in the Senate, where Republicans have already voted against an identical measure. So to me, they go back and forth, and it just shows the weakness within our government. Our House representatives are weak and not getting anything done. They've allowed this clown, this buffoon in the office to shut down the government, but he's got his lackeys in there, and they're going to do exactly what their daddy tells them to do. And last I counted, there's 50 of them that are not going up for re-election. You don't need to go up for re-election. You need to go home and sit down and think about what you've done and figure out how to be a better person, because y'all are trash. As my grandbaby says when I'm playing him on PS5, Nana, you trash. Y'all are trash for real. This is ridiculous. Y'all got in office. You lied to the American people about all the things that you were gonna do. Ain't done nothing besides sit up there and do whatever this clown of administration told you to do. But we shall see. I know I was on DJ's live last night, and there was a young lady that said that her premium, she had ACA, her premium went from $30 to over $1,000.
That sounds about right.
What in the world? Everything has gone up. How are people supposed to pay that?
They can't. That's the thing. They know they're not going to be able to afford it, but they don't care.
And so they're going to unalive.
And so the constituents of those Republicans that decided to flip on their necks, they on their necks. They are definitely on their necks. I don't know what the rest of these Republicans are out here doing or thinking, or they just simply don't care. They just in it for their money. This shows you that it was never about the people. It's about the money they can get. It's about the power and the money. Money and the power. That's it.
It's never been about the American citizens. It's never been about their constituents.
No.
All they care about is how they can be enriched. If Marjorie Taylor Three Toes Green can come get in the office, and what's the salary?
150,000, 125,000,
something like that. 175, I believe, somewhere in
175. Okay.
How's she walking away with $25 million?
Yeah, and they're quiet as a scared.
How?
All of them walk away with millions.
All of them
become rich.
It wouldn't sit right in my spirit. All money ain't good money.
It ain't.
All money ain't good money. It wouldn't sit right.
I want to, can I talk about this article right here?
Absolutely.
So,
sure.
Susie Wiles, that's who I was talking about before we left on break. Throw mama from the train kind of looking lady, the old lady with the bad wig and scary eyes. Her, she is Trump.
Who is she? No, we're not finna skate over that. Who is she? Say it again.
She kind of look like a little bit like Throw Mama from the Train. Y'all seen that movie?
Can't stand you right now.
She looks scary looking. But she is Trump's chief of staff, right?
Throw Mama from
so she did a interview with Vanity Fair, right? So I guess she was overly stimulated a lot, just excited, because she got up there and she just talked freely. She got up there, according to this article, Susie tells Trump tells the magazine Trump is in the Epstein files, y'all.
He told it off.
But she said, but not doing anything awful.
Oh, sure. Okay. He was just there.
He was just there at the party, just hanging on the wall
with cheering,
looking around.
You was there with cheering. I don't.
So let me read this. It says, days before the Friday deadline to release the material from the government's Epstein files, we know that's coming up. White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles, in an interview published in Vanity Fair, says the President Trump is in the files, but he's not doing anything awful. That's what she says. So the comment, she also said that his attitude is like a person who is an alcoholic. And that's what, and she said that JD, couch man, eyeliner Vance, that he is a conspiracy theorist. I mean, she was literally just,
she went in
reading she read Pam Bondi. She was reading her crew, like, baby.
She was talking about,
I don't need no enemies if I got friends like you.
None. I don't need no enemies if I got friends like you. Y'all supposed to be one team. You're supposed to leave here and never say anything out the side of your neck about anybody.
That's just
here
like
you are throwing everybody.
White woman snitching. Snitching.
But then she denied it though, sis.
Right.
She denied it. She said, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. They said, hold on a second. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. They said, hold on. They said, power, we got you. Because there was a recording. Okay?
They got you on tape.
They got you on tape.
You're on tape, man.
Do you think for 1 second that they were going to do this interview and not tape it? Lady, this is how you know people are. People that are a certain demographics, I'm talking about elderly. Why are you even trying to play technology? They got glasses that can record you. Meta glasses that can record you.
Absolutely.
They said the wine must have been flowing.
The wine?
It was. The wine, they probably got a liquored up.
Baby, I told you she had them red beads in the side of her crevices of her eye, like she had been on that VSOP all night. I don't know, old lady. You gotta slow down, ma. You doing you too
You're
old.
Doing a little bit like too much.
You're too old for all that. But
what was it, VSOP? That dog gonna
I know that brown liquor. That's that brown.
That brown will make you clown.
Right.
That brown will make you clown every time. Anyway,
man, you can't make this stuff up, y'all.
You cannot.
This is all serious. Like, we laughing and we having a good time here because you can't help, because this keep you from crying because
what
of
else
what we all stuck under this.
We ain't got no choice but to laugh to keep from crying. But you do know that FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino,
I heard
he is resigning at the end of January. He said, "I'm getting my stuff out of here.
Got his briefcase. This is my last day.
I'm out. Peace. Y'all can have this. I'm not doing this with these people no more." He said, look, and you know what? He said he Italian. He looked just like my cousin. Boy, you know you're a biracial. Stop lying to me.
He out here playing cosplay.
He out here cosplaying. Passing.
Here the thing is, it's getting too hot. It's getting too hot. The fire, they turned up the flame. The files coming out on Friday. He already know what's in it. He like, I thought y'all was gonna stop this. He didn't have meetings. He did conference calls. He didn't ask for doggone Teams meeting. He said, I thought y'all was gonna stop this. It looked like it's getting real. I'm out.
His wife did not already left him, y'all. She left him months ago. He was on some.
You told him why you take the job.
No, he was on Morning Joe, complaining, talking about his office was right next to Tangled Eyes, and he turned on the water faucet and I could hear him, and he ain't got, he already was not happy. And his wife, he slipped up and said divorced, and then he caught himself and said separated. So his wife already like, look, if you want to get back,
she was out of there.
She said, look, I didn't sign up for this. Cash, what's the lady? Usha. You might want to put your foot down, but no, don't do it, Usha. He already got CK's wife in the back. She waiting on him. They sharing eyeliner and everything. You can't all of us look, all of a sudden, ever since CK is gone, that girl got on the heaviest eyeliner ever. Hey Melbo, and her eyeliner looks just like JD's. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying nothing else.
They're twinning.
Winning. Anywho, let's go ahead and bring up our brothers.
Yeah, let's get up on
DC
here.
and bring up JB.
I'm gonna bring up JB. JB said something funny in our private thing about a name for Jimmy.
Jimmy.
He said let's call him Jimmy Hat.
Hey JB, how are you?
JB.
Hello.
Hey DC.
Good morning. How are you?
DC, what's up?
Good to see you both.
Yeah,
you guys are on fire tonight. I mean, on fire. I was like, I mean, this might have to just keep going. I said, I know JB is politically savvy and he can jump rope right up in there with you. But yeah, y'all hitting some key points tonight. I got to give it to you.
Man, thank you.
But it's just the truth.
How we gonna miss it? It's right in our face.
It's
and
right
the
there.
Thing that is it just cracks me up how they think they can just tell us anything, but everything is right here in black and white. We see it.
I mean,
Absolutely.
How can we not see it? But I want to say thank you. Look good. There go the men in black. Ooh,
right.
Y'all look nice. I like that. Yes. Y'all look nice.
Thank you.
Yes. JB, it's good to see you again. How have you been?
Busy.
I can barely hear you.
Yeah, your mic is low.
Your mic is real low.
How can we fix this?
And DC, how are you doing today?
I'm good. 'Tis the season, just trying to get ready and put priorities in order. Like I said, I think boomeranging off what we talked about last week, your why. And I'm just this year my why is to try to make somebody else's Christmas experience great. So
Absolutely.
that's what I've been doing the last couple of weeks. It's just finding people I can engage with and get things going for other people.
That's good.
Awesome, DC.
Isn't he awesome? Amazing. Well, men that lead. He's a leader. So it comes from naturally.
That's good.
So JB, let's try your mic again.
Okay,
you ready for?
Can you hear me now?
It's still low.
It's like super low. Yeah.
Are you on a Bluetooth or are you on like a earbud or something?
Hold on. It'll come out and back in.
Okay. Yeah.
That'll work.
All right, I'll drop you out.
Yeah. One of the things though, we're experiencing. I know you said that we got 4 Republicans to cross over, but our Magic Mike is doing the same thing he did when they were voting for the e-file release. He's not going to table the vote until the beginning of the year.
See?
So right now they have the 218.
Can you hear me
what
now?
do they need to table a vote? And he's elected to not do it until they come back from the recess.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. So here we go again.
I don't understand because they already voted on it. So what's going on now? Say it again, DC.
Yeah, he's now that they have the 218, they can actually table the vote for the ACA right now before they go on recess.
Okay.
But he won't table the vote until after they return from recess. So in January now.
But
so it's the same thing he did. Yeah, it's the same thing he did over the summer when he put Congress in recess while they were fighting the whole release of the e-files. So.
But they're scheduled to do the increase at the end of the month. So even if you move it to January, that's one example. Okay. There's millions of people on ACA. So that lady who's paying her premium is normally $30 a month, will now be paying over $1,000.
Yeah, it's like I said,
And
they
these people can't live with these are life savings. So we're kind of like telling everybody to call their doctor. I know everybody in my office are going to their doctor. We have private insurance, but the private insurance is going up as well.
Yeah,
So
well,
everybody's trying to make their
we
doctor's
found
appointment.
out in November,
Yes.
because that's when we do open enrollment. That
Right.
there was gonna be some increases. They do the whole thing, bring them in, you talk about it. Yeah.
Our increase, well, we do ours and I'm private in March. So
Oh,
I'd
okay.
like to see what it's going to be.
It's going to be
Yeah, my husband, he and I, we both, of course, we have two separate jobs, and he's carrying his stuff because it's cheaper, and I carry myself because it's cheaper.
That's how we do.
Well,
Yeah.
luckily, his employer is going to pick up the difference,
oh, that's
and that's
great.
a blessing.
That's
Not all
good.
employers can afford to do that.
Yeah. Or even if they
Absolutely.
can afford it, will do it. So,
Will
because
they
some
do it?
of them are already, when Obamacare, the ACA, a lot of these employers will pick the bottom of the barrel plans, and
The
then
worst.
right, and then offer it to their employees with these high premiums,
Premiums.
knowing and low wage employees, okay,
Right.
Knowing they can't afford it.
knowing that they can't afford it. And that was the goal. The goal was, I'm just gonna get the bottom of the barrel, so I don't have to pay nothing for these, because they ain't gonna get it anyway.
Yeah,
that was the
pathetic.
ultimate goal. That's why the ACA is so important, where people can go out into the market and pick their own, policies and their insurance, and
Yep.
get those subsidies at a discount to be able to afford it, because low wage people cannot afford healthcare. It's
They
expensive.
can't.
Yeah,
They can't.
absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, you back,
Absolutely.
JB. Let's try you again.
Yeah, can you hear me better now?
Yes,
Oh,
that is
that's way
perfect.
better.
Yes.
Clear
All
as
right, all right.
ever.
So
Gotta love technology.
once again, I just wanted to read a couple comments, and then So T Wiz said, we just found out this month we are getting a $50 increase, and that's high, but that is nothing. Of course it is high, and it shouldn't happen. But when that lady said that on that live yesterday, that just floored me. And people with pre-existing conditions are in jeopardy of not being here any longer. Think about it like that. Diabetes, Crohn's, Graves, cancer, whatever pre-existing, if they raise those prices and people can't afford to get this medication, what are they going to do?
Right.
Anyway, and then Powerful Black Woman said budget care, and I agree. It's just very frustrating. And when I think about what we could have had with Kamala, and instead we got this mess. So, hey, JB, how have you been?
Hey, busy as I said earlier, but I'm on the right side of the grass, trying to do the right thing while I'm here.
I know that's right. That's the only
Absolutely.
thing you can do
Amen.
is while you're here do your best. Um, Go ahead, DC. I'm gonna let you go ahead and
Yeah, I
take
mean,
over.
I appreciate it, ladies. Again, great show. You guys were cooking. Um, we invited JB in. I wanted to talk about investing in yourself. A lot of people, find it hard to engage their entrepreneurial spirit, and almost every person that's involved with our plugs has a side hustle. Everybody's doing something else on the side. And some people have a hard time getting out of the starting blocks, to invest in their own interest, their own self-determination. So I thought JB was a great guest to bring on board, because I've known him now for probably close to 40 years.
Yeah.
And even when we were young, I mean, and I go back, when I say young, I mean early 20s, JB was always that guy that had something going on. And I wanted him to come on and maybe unlock the secret to what was his drive, what was his motivation to never give up on himself and his dreams.
Okay. I appreciate that intro. To be honest with you, It's no secret. It's really no secret. It's the drive and determination comes from within. I know a lot of it has to do with self-realization and doing the work, doing the heavy lifting internally. The first thing I think is trying to determine your purpose. If you are blessed enough to realize your purpose for being created, that's half the battle. That's half the battle right there. A lot of my friends tease me about not being into sports, even though I hate Dallas too. That's not important right now. But I'm a very logical thinker. So, I'll never be 6'7". I'll never be 300 and something pounds. So I'm not going to be a linebacker or slam dunking on anybody. So to invest my time, which is the next part I'm going to get into watching other people achieve their goals, make millions throwing a ball or dunking a ball. That's great, but it's not benefiting me. Not that I'm being selfish about it, but at the beginning of the day, because I get up early, once you understand that it's not about money, it's not about going out here and making millions or hundreds of thousands or whatever. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. It's about time. Time is the currency. It's invaluable. I don't care how much money, cash you have, Oprah Winfrey money or Elon money, buy back the last 5 minutes. You can't. So understanding that going forward, the investment of time is is the real secret. Understanding that value. Even when we go to work, what are we exchanging? We're exchanging our life, our existence for some task, whether it be professional or menial. So then you have to, at some point, ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? So when we all have the same time, one of my favorite movies, if you've not seen it, is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Very, very, very good movie. I'm not going to get into what the movie is about, but the title, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, is critically important to this. I'm sure everyone has heard, in order to be an expert at something, you have to spend 10,000 hours, right? You've probably heard that. Okay, 10,000 hours. But nobody said that it has to be 10,000 hours in one thing. 10,000 hours is 10,000 hours. I can use 10,000 hours and be an expert at 5 things if I spend my time right. So you can try stuff, figure stuff out, and I can go on and on and on about the algorithm of time, how to invest time, your time. And when you realize that our lives is like an egg timer, with the little sayings of time and eternal. I think if I had to look at my life as an egg timer, I probably even use 3/4 of the sand. Ain't like I can stop that thing or turn it on its side, take a break. I got to max out with what's remaining. So for the younger people, the value of the time looks different than it does for more mature people. And the blessing is that if you can figure all of that out while you're still here and you still have good health and you still have your faculties and then work with that, then you'll be successful in whatever it is that you do. Another piece to that, aside from understanding the value of time, is what to do with the network of people. I always say your network is your net worth. And I'm sitting on a mint. I mean, I'm sitting here with y'all. Professionals. These are, I mean, how much better can it get? So if you don't take advantage of your network, and what I mean by that is don't be a gatekeeper, you share that information. You know what I mean? You can have Elon Musk money, you can have Bill Gates money, and that it's sad. It's sad to have that much money and that much pressure to realize, wow, what could I really do with this? What can I do? Could I end hunger in countries?
He could.
You know, could I cure diseases? Could I? It's a lot. And what do they choose to do?
Yeah.
Not that.
Right.
Yeah. Let's take a
So
quick commercial break, JB. You have hit on some really great topics, and I do want to do a deep dive into there because I agree with you 1,000%. You cannot buy back the last 5 minutes. That's something that I want you guys to think about and how you're actually using your time. Use it wisely because there will never be another December 17th, another 2025, another December 18th, 2025. Never again. So what did you do with your time? Did you use it wisely? We'll be right back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back.
And I'd like for you to do one more thing for me. Hold up 2 fingers. This is you, and this is me, and the space that exists between us should be filled with value.
Equal, a global human initiative, and its value identity model are the outcomes of that day. The outcome that Prince, the revolution, and George Floyd produced.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe fashion is more than clothing. It's a statement of self-love, confidence, and authenticity. From our signature beautiful hoodies to our versatile everyday wear, every piece is designed to inspire you to embrace who you truly are. Whether you're at home or on the go, making moves in the world, Lovership Apparel lets you show up boldly and comfortably. Shop the collection today at www.lovershipapparel.com or find us on ourplugs.com. Lovership Apparel, where love meets style.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley Middleton, life and executive leadership coach and owner of Radiate Coaching and Development, where we provide transformational, strength-based coaching and mentorship. My goal specifically is to support you in identifying your mission, your vision, and your values that help you take your power back as you are building your career. Whether it's within or outside of the corporate world, my goal is to really empower you in making decisions that work well for you. So if you want to reach out to me, by all means, you can email me at radiate@midspiration.com or check out my website at radiatecoaching.com.
How you doing, world? It's your man Colway here, a.k.a. Gold Cupid. Hey, checking in from Memphis, Tennessee. Singer, songwriter, producer, chef, vegan chef at that. Shout out Lost Vegan Food Company. And if you like good soulful music, if you just like good energy, then welcome home. I hope you have a great day. Shout out to Our Plugs.
And we are back. You're listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. I want to remind everyone that you can catch our shows Monday through Friday on WKRA 92.7 The Change. And you can also listen in as we record the shows Sunday through Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. And also you can go to ourplugs.com and register so that you can get the newsletter and be a part of our movement. We thank you all for listening and joining. Please stay tuned. We are just beginning. We make our first 1-year anniversary next month, and we've got something special in store. So that being said, we left off with JB explaining time, a very critical way of explaining time and how not to waste it. I love it, JB. I love this conversation. I'm going to go back on mute and turn the show back over to my brother. Go ahead, DC.
Yeah, JB. I mean, definitely continue on. Let us know. I mean, we there's so many people listening. Give us the blueprint.
Okay, again, I'm not giving you, the blueprint. I don't make the news. I just read the paper at the beginning of the day. So another piece that I think is critically important is really making great choices. Not saying that you have to make the right choice every time. In fact, making mistakes is a huge, huge benefit to your success because nothing valued, nothing gained, right? If you don't make bad investments, lose money, things like that, a lot of people are like, well, why would you risk that? Why would you do it? Why not? What else am I, if I make all the money in the world and I die tomorrow, I can't take none of that with me. So why not take a chance? Now, I'm not saying gamble. I've never been a gambler. And DC has known me long enough to know I'm much more of a hustler. So if it's a dice roll choice of a 50-50 odd versus me playing you in a pool game with an 80-20 odds to my benefit, let's play pool. So with that being said, that's how I go into choices and look at what's available. But at the same time, there's going to be risk. Have I lost? Have I made mistakes? Absolutely. Am I devastated? No, you have to be fairly resilient. I think that's a big part of it too. Resiliency. You have to be able to take them on the chin. Ooh, ow, ooh, that hurt. And then shake it off and keep it moving. Or you might have to sit down for a little while and recover, but keep going. Because when, let's say it's a money thing. Oh my, I lost $10,000 in this business venture. You didn't lose money. You paid tuition.
You
You
know,
learned something.
I agree with you. You know, in my years of experience, the one thing that I've noticed, if you don't take a risk, you never know where you're going to go. You can't just sit back and expect it to happen if you don't get out there and put forth the effort and take a risk and realize that it's not a short-term investment. Everything has its longevity. It's going to take time to build. If we had started our plugs and in 60 days we didn't see the results that we wanted and just said, oh well, we quit, we wouldn't be here today.
Exactly. And I listen to my elders as well. I was born to much older parents, and so I had a different type of childhood. And I heard a lot of wise sayings and stories and things like that. And one thing that always stuck with me is this: we look like our parents when we're born. We look like our choices when we die. That's wild.
That's fire. That is so true, though.
I love
It
it.
is.
That's a fact.
That is a fact.
Wow.
It really is.
That was powerful.
So, and the other thing in terms of entrepreneurialism is, like I was alluding to earlier, if you are doing well for whatever level it is, doing well is in your sphere, make sure that you're giving back. The spiritual component is critically important. I'm not going to take y'all to church, and it doesn't it isn't specific to any one religion. But once you realize that purpose for you being created, blessing one, realize that purpose is not for you because you're not here forever. That purpose is to give back to other people. And that's what you're doing. That's what we're doing. That's what you should be doing. And if you're not, if you're hoarding it and you're gatekeeping it, ooh, you'll be judged for that later. I can't help anybody with that part of it. All I can do is, tell you what I've experienced and what I'm experiencing. And you become what you associate yourself with. That too is important. So I noticed, and it's probably the last thing I'll talk about. When I was younger, especially, I used to think I had all the answers. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm in control. I can do this. I can do that. I'm a great driver. Um, then I realized, no, you're not driving at all. You're not in control of any of this because anything can happen and it can stop. So I learned instead to be a great passenger. I don't drive. I ride.
Yeah.
It's wherever we're going. And let's see what happens. Let's see what develops. Let's see what is attracted to that energy wise, spirituality wise. And that's why we're here right now. And most of the people and the resources and the things in my sphere are not things that I actively and aggressively went out to go find. They were things that were presented or situations that developed organically. And it was like, oh, wow, you do this, I do that. Oh, well, I guess this was supposed to happen. Pay
But that's
attention
how
to
it
that.
happens. That's how it
Pay
happens,
attention.
though, JB. You know,
Exactly.
if you sit back and think about it, look at this group for example. You know, who knew? And Miss Morningstar and I, just so happened to live down the street, same city. Well, same state, different cities, but we're right down the street from each other. We met DC, we met Powerful Black Woman, and it's organic, but that's just how it's supposed to happen. I'm a passenger also. I may throw some stuff out there, I may want to stop here and stop there because I want to buy some chips, but I want to sit back and take the ride and see where it takes us.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I like the idea that people have to start. And I took in my past with being an entrepreneur, I actually started within jewelry, and I was a part of the team where I had a lot of coaching available to me that I took. I did a lot of coaching with other phenomenal leaders. I had the opportunity to learn a lot about being a passenger and just embracing the challenges of failure, because like you stated, you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
It's part of the process. It's all part of the process. Failing is like, you should be, I wouldn't say happy, but you should always learn from whatever it is you failed. And you might fail 1,000 times before that one time happens for you, and it takes you your business, or takes you to another level within your business, and then you'll repeat the cycle. So I think it's good. The information you shared was phenomenal. Thank you, JP. I mean, because people need to hear that. And people need to understand that there is, and I say people, including myself, because I'm an entrepreneur. And we
Mhm.
all get discouraged sometimes within our businesses. We all get, we get slow grinds. And it's like you said, we're passengers. We're just coasting, seeing what's gonna happen next. And you lose money within that time frame. It's not grand. It's not always phenomenal. But when it is, it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate those nuggets you shared today. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I have to echo what Miss Morningstar said. The Our Plugs posse, as I like to call them, we all came together, via supporting someone else's platform, and we all fell into the same
Exactly.
mental space. And the idea was launched, and the support within the like-minded group was there, and it launched. And I have full faith and trust in the people that I align myself with, and I think that's important. I think that if you're gonna step out on faith to try to build something, that you got to have a strong foundational uh, support. Everybody's got to kind of be on the same page. The end game or end goal may be a little bit different, but you got to be in symmetry with each other. And I think we are. Sometimes you got to trim a little fat here, a little there. It's gonna happen. People gonna stray off and do their own thing, and that's cool. But like I said, I'll be honest, JB. You know me for a long time. I rock with Kitty and Morningstar the hard way. I mean, they got my 100% support what they doing, and I believe in the mission.
Right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, DC. You know, the way I see it is we're all a piece of the puzzle. Each one of us, no matter what you have going on, we are all there to support each other and take us there. You know, we started as a directory. Now we're doing, you know, a radio station, and something else is coming. It's coming, you know, but the thing about it is we live in a society where we are microwaves. We want it today. I want it yesterday. I want it last week. I don't see it, you know, I did this, and if I don't see it tomorrow, you know, then I quit. But no, it's a slow boogie. You know,
Right.
it's a slow grind. It's that longevity that you want. It's that the space. You know, not everything has to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. We're not on the corner. I have never been on the corner slinging nothing. Okay, so I don't know how that works.
And even that's a slow grind. And I ain't never did it, but I know people. Okay.
I don't even know.
I know great hustlers from the past. And
Yeah.
even that can be a slow grind. Just it's very meticulous, meticulous. Like you have to really have the discipline, and it takes a while to get it. But like you said, when you latch on to, I always say it's okay to copy the right cats.
It is.
Right.
And I decided long ago that I was going to copy the right cats because I had a great coach who told me, and she was a millionaire, and she said, you better copy the right cat because that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I listened, and she was my elder, and I followed her. And as long as we can go until our journey ended, and we went separate ways because her company ended and my company began. So
that's how it goes, though.
That is
but
how
she,
it
but
goes.
she instilled in you the knowledge to keep you going.
Absolutely.
And that's when JB was talking about, at the end, what do you have to show for it? When I'm no longer here, I would like to think that our plugs will continue on. One monkey don't stop no show. We have a mission, and that mission is to make sure that our voices, Black, brown, intelligent, not racist people, are here to support. Because these kids, I think what scares me the most is these children, these young adults are growing up, and they are stepping out, and they are seeing, is this what life is about? I remember being 18 and about to graduate from high school, wondering, okay, I'm gonna go to college, and then what's next? Okay, what is this all that life has? Not realizing that my life was gonna take so many different turns. But when you're 18, you don't know. You're just like, okay, you got this tunnel vision. This is all I know. This is all I see. And my parents, thank God, had the fortitude to get me out of a little bitty city in Omaha, Nebraska, and bring me to a bigger city with more opportunities so I could see other things. My dad knew, I won't say I hated Omaha. I did not. I loved growing up in there. It was a small town. Everybody knew each other, but I felt limited. I felt suffocated. And I'm a military brat, so we moved all the time. And now all of a sudden, you got us in this little bitty, Daddy, you couldn't put nowhere else? This is where we gonna end up? No. So when I had the opportunity to move, it gave me a different perspective. Well, what are our kids seeing now? What are we seeing? We are looking at the news every day, and I'm like, I want to punch the sky. Who that man?
Because we punching in the air, honey.
Just punching. I want to fight it because it's not fair to them. I say that to say this. I think that everybody should, do that deep dive within yourself to say, what am I going to leave? What's my legacy going to look like? Am I using my time wisely? I love that you brought that up, JB. You are absolutely correct. Thank you for the like. If you're on YouTube, please like the live. If you're on TikTok, please like the live. But when you look back and you say, what am I leaving behind? What can my grandchildren say? Oh, that was mine. That was my pops. That was my papa. That was
That's
my
right.
nana. You know?
I did think of one other thing. If I had to say that there's a secret, right, for success, 3 words: honesty, integrity, and discipline. That's
Yes.
it. Honest, be honest with yourself, honest with your constituents, with your employees, with your customers. Honesty,
Mm-hmm.
integrity, do the right thing, especially when nobody's looking. Discipline, discipline to weather your own storm, discipline to not get the big head syndrome. And I love the title of your group, of your show, Our Plugs, because I don't do I's and me's. I do us and we's. And in
Yeah.
this case, our.
Yeah.
So it's about that. That's it. That's all I got for you. Honesty, integrity, and discipline. That's the key to success, honestly.
I love that. I love that so much, JB. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your wisdom. I know that we need to connect. We've got some things that we want to step into, and we need your expertise and we need your wisdom to guide us because I'm in finance. I look, I don't know anything about radio. I'm learning. I've learned a lot this year. I've learned a lot. Me and
Well,
Ricky we
get your
can get along
popcorn
real.
ready because there's another piece. Never get comfortable. If you're comfortable with what you're doing, something's wrong because that means
Yeah.
you're not challenging yourself and you're not growing. So be prepared. Thank you for having me on the show. And yeah, we got a lot of work to do.
We
Oh
do. We got
yeah.
a lot of work to do. There's more coming, and I just want to say thank you as the CEO of Our Plugs. Our Plugs. I like saying that. Our. And I'm with you, JB. There's no I's. There's no we's. Look, this is ours because I couldn't do it without you guys, and you couldn't do it without me. You know, it's going to
Mhm.
take all of us. It's a synergy. Thank you.
Mhm.
I truly mean that. Thank you all. DC, we have come to the end of the show. DC, brother, as always, thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you, my
we
men in black. Okay.
we
Yes,
we got
yes,
to get JB back. I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
he's dropped some stuff on me about the Lions Club, about internet radio, and man, I mean, there's a lot of doors we can kick open with some of the things that
Absolutely.
Well, I got my
he's
boots on.
inviting.
Let's kick
Yeah,
them open.
And
Let's
you know
kick
I
them
stay
open.
ready, so
I
let's
know you
go.
stay ready.
Okay. Little sister, that's the firecracker right there. She stay
What we
ready.
doing? What we doing?
Let's
What we
go.
doing? Where we going? Let me put my
Take me
shoes
through
on.
that. Take me through
Take me.
Yeah, I look
Anywho,
forward
y'all
to
know
it.
I'm act up. Anywho, thank you again. Go ahead, DC. Your last words.
Yeah, again, I'm gonna stay on my topic that I'll be ending as we in this holiday season. If you can give, please give. You know, make that effort to make someone's holiday season a little bit brighter than it would have been without your assistance.
Thank you, and
Absolutely.
absolutely appreciate you, brother. Any last words, JB?
No, happy holidays to you all. Be safe, and love on your loved ones.
Absolutely, yes. Little sis, you want to take us home?
Absolutely, guys. What a phenomenal show. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Thank you, JB. Thank you, DC, my brother, as always. It is always good to hear the leaders speak the synergy into us. We need this energy and to go about our days. And for Memphis and Mississippi, we love you guys. Thank you for coming through and listening to us this morning. Go out this morning, be great, be leaders. Take
All
that
right.
advice that I gave you, those affirmations, use them. They are to your benefit. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll be Friday, as
Yes.
y'all say, as we say. So y'all know we cut up on Fridays.
Yes.
And we have a good time. So y'all come back and we'll see y'all we'll see y'all tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow. And thank you, YouTube and TikTok. We love y'all.
Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty
and Miss Morningstar.
We are here from Our Plugs, the Community Connection, and we will be your new morning host on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Yes, we will be broadcasting Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time.
We'll also be streaming on YouTube at Our Plugs LLC.
Be sure to tune in.